Hello and welcome to a science project spectacular, exclusive, only one-on-one conversation with me about your science projects. I'm here to answer some questions and hopefully bring a little peace to the household in regards to what exactly is going on with the sound projects. First question, when is it due? It is due Tuesday, December 18th at 8:05 in the morning. If it is here at 8:06, it's late. What can I make? Anything. You can make anything you want to make, provided it's not a Coke bottle with a bunch of rocks in it. I am serious. They've been making these little things all of their lives. That's not this project. That's not what we're here to do. We're here to do some real science. We're here to really make a real instrument. Now, that being said, by all means, please, be creative. Be unbelievably creative. Create your own wonderful instrument that's never been produced before by man. Go and look at how to make a guitar and make your own guitar. I'm all right with that too. You can make whatever you want to make. You want to make a drum? Go make a drum. You want to go make a flute? Go make a flute. But you cannot buy it. You cannot spend a penny on anything. All materials need to be found laying around the house. You have to be a little creative. You're going to have to be a little ingenuitive in thinking this project through. And if you don't have the stuff, well, you can reach out to friends and neighbors and see, hey, have you got this thing that we could have that you don't have to buy and that's laying around the house that no one's ever using? Cool. If the answer is no, then you're going to have to choose something else. Well, how do I know what instrument to make? I'm going to post a couple of links below here of some websites that have just myriads of pictures of instruments that you can buy. No, I don't want you to go buy an instrument. Not at all. But you can take a look at these instruments and say, hey, we got stuff in the garage. We could make that. Oh, I know where stuff is. We could do that. So how do I know how to make this instrument? Well, that's the next internet search. How do I make a drum? How do I make a flugelhorn? I don't know. Directions are out there. YouTubes are out there. With permission, search the internet, search YouTube, see what all you can find. What about power tools? With mom and dad's permission only. Mom and dad, it's all right. They can use the drill. Okay, use the drill. Mom and dad, it's not all right. You don't want them to use the drill. They don't use the drill. They're going to have to rethink their project on how they can put holes in something without using the drill. You want them to use the drill, but you want to stand behind them and make sure that they do it right? Yes, by all means. Stand behind them so they don't drill through their hand. Look over their shoulder when they're using the saw so they don't accidentally cut more than the piece of wood, if you know what I'm talking about. Just kidding. I don't want any of this. Safety is always a #1 priority. So by all means, any and every safety precaution you wish to use and take, please make and use those safety precautions. That being said, the kids have to do their own work. Dad, I know you really think that drum's a great idea and you want to make one too. Fine, go make your own. They need to do all the work themselves only on their project. No one else can make it for them. Okay? How much can I spend on my project? Zero. Nada. Not a penny. This is a recycling project of sorts. So we want them to find things around in the yard, natural things such as bamboo or logs or whatever, things that are laying around the garage, scrap pieces of wood, anything you can scavenge and scrounge from any place you can scavenge and scrounge it. By all means, use it. I think that just about covers everything. If you have any more questions, please feel free to shoot me an email, and I will respond in kind. If I get a lot of the same questions, I'll post in another FAQ post here to cover some additional issues. That's all we got. Please be creative and have fun. Take your time. This is not a project you can do in 5 minutes. This is a project that should take you about 3.5 weeks. So start the research now. Don't rush to build anything just yet. We got a couple of science units we're going to cover in our classes to help them make some better projects. So with that in mind, start that research now. Decide on a project. Decide on an instrument that you want to make. Do some research on how to make it and start gathering those materials. But don't start putting it together just yet. I might have some more feedback for you in the next day or 3 through our science classes. That's all I got. Everybody have a great day. We'll see you soon.